Okay, so in this demonstration, we will be using base 10 blocks to add 3-digit numbers. And I've set out a little display. This teeny tiny square right here represents the number 1, and it is called a unit, or it can be called a bit as well. This long thing right here is exactly what it is. It's a long, and it has 10 of those little squares. And this is all in base 10, by the way. So we get to this huge square right here. This is a flat, and it has 100 of those little tiny bits and units inside of here. So for our 3-digit equation, I chose to use 132 plus 178. So now that that's there, I'm going to take these off so I can use them. So once again, I'll rewrite that equation at the top here. 132 plus 178. And we're going to find out what that equals. So like we said before, this is our flat, and this stands for 100. So our 100's placed right here. We got one of these. We will need 3 of the longs. 1, 2, 3. And 2 of the teeny tiny bits. 1, 2. And this represents that first number, 132. Okay? Now we are going to get the pieces out for the second number. Our second add-in, 178. So I'm just going to move this up a little so we have space here. So once again, in our hundredths place, that will be 1/100. We will need 7 longs, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 there in our tens place. And then we need 8 of these small square bits in our ones place. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So keep in mind that once we get 10 of these little bits, they get transformed into 1 long. After we get 10 longs, that gets converted into 1 flat. Because 1 bit, if you have 1 bit and you have 10 altogether, that represents the number 10, which is equal to a long. If you have 10 longs, that represents 100, and that is equal to a flat. So we're adding this together. We're going to start with the bits. So if we have 2 bits here, 1, 2, and we have 8 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you add that together, and 8 plus 2 is 10. We now know that we can trade the bits in for long. So I'm going to take that off, and we're going to put our long right here. Okay, so now we've got that. We got to count our longs out, the 7 and the 3. So 7 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you have 3 up top in our first add-in, 1, 2, 3. So we know that if you add these together, you get 100, which is equal to a flat. So you trade all of these in for a flat. There's your flat. And lastly, we're going to count the hundredths place. And that's just a simple 100, 100. So 100 and 100 is equal to 200. And that's just for the hundredths place. So now, with all of our conversions and everything, we have to add all of these up. So let me turn the page here so we have a separate sheet of paper. Our final product, we have 3 flats, which is equivalent to 300. Remember, because each flat is equal to 100, and we have 3, so that will be like adding 100 3 times. 100 plus 100 plus 100, which equals 300. And then we have 1 log, so that would equal 10. So our problem was 132 plus 178. And from the blocks, we got 310. And we can check ourselves on this. So we're going to put the equation vertically. 8 plus 2 is 10. So that's how we converted the bits into the 1 long. And we have 7 plus 3 here, which is 10. And that long that we put, so that long is going to stay. And that 7 plus 3 longs, that's going to be converted into a flat. So in the end, 1, 2, 3, we have 3 flats. So our total sum is 310.